When's the last time you played a truly great World War I game?
Never!
For me, never. Actually, I don't think I've played a World War I game at all before. But alas, if you've been waiting on the edge of your seat for one, this game called Valiant Hearts: The Great War has been on Xbox Live and PSN for a couple weeks now. I checked out this game based on a recommendation from a friend, and I'm extremely pleasantly surprised with it. I have a soft spot for artistically rich puzzle games. It's a nostalgia left over from the game Limbo that came out on Xbox Live a few years back, and that game seriously blew me away. Side note, if you haven't checked out Limbo before, do so. It's one of my top 5 favorite single-player games of all time. It's available on pretty much any platform, from console to PC to Mac to mobile devices, whatever you want to play it on. Just take my word for it, that game seriously rules. So anyway, my soft spot for artsy puzzle games led me to check out Valiant Hearts, and it rules. Story-wise, you will follow 5 characters with intertwined roles and stories within the war. The story itself is compelling and I really enjoyed it. I won't spoil anything here story-wise if you decide you want to check this game out. Don't be misled by the war theme of the game, however. This is absolutely not a combat game. You will have to take out Germans from time to time, but at its core, this game is a 2-dimensional puzzle game. You'll have to find items and navigate challenges using your brain. In my experience, puzzle games are hard to pull off and make them fun because they're either so easy, it's hard to call them puzzle games at all, or they are so infuriatingly difficult that I end up staring at the screen for several minutes before I get enraged and I have to just watch a YouTube walkthrough to figure out how to get through the puzzle I'm looking at. Like Limbo, this game strikes the difficulty balance perfectly for me. Puzzles were challenging and rewarding. I had to think to solve them, but not stress. Developers really nailed it for me. Beyond the cool art and the satisfying puzzles, I'm fascinated by the setting of this game. Like I said, we don't really see a World War I setting with frequency, but to me, that extends beyond just the video game context. If your education was anything like mine, World War I was mostly taught as a footnote to or a brief preface for teaching World War II. I saw another review of this game that criticized it for having historical tidbits that pop up, but I personally loved that. I don't know that much about World War I beyond the 3 or 4 main bullet points. Anyone with any form of education can tell you, and this game certainly isn't an educational tool, obviously, but I personally enjoyed learning different facts about World War I along the way and seeing the historical photographs. So long story short, this game is SCAG approved. Approved! I got it on Xbox Live for 15 bucks, and it was worth every cent. Strongly suggest picking it up. I won't pretend it's for everyone, but if you're into history at all, or if you're into artsy puzzle games like I am, or both, this one is a can't miss.
Okay, thanks!
Bye.